What's the most shocking secret a dying person made you promise to keep? I was 23 when my grandmother called me to her bedside at 3 a.m. Grandma Beatrice had been slipping in and out of consciousness for days, but when I walked into that room, her eyes snapped open with startling clarity. "Iris," she whispered, gripping my hand. "I need to tell you something before I go." I expected some sweet final words. Instead, she shattered everything I thought I knew about our family. "Your brother isn't dead." My stomach dropped. What? We'd always been told my older brother died of SIDS when I was 2. Mom would cry whenever his name came up. No photos, no grave, just crushing sadness that hung over our family. "We gave him away," she continued, "when he was 3 months old." I couldn't breathe. "Why?" "He wasn't your father's child." Everything went silent except for the beeping monitors. Tears streamed down her cheeks. "Your mother had an affair. When the baby was born, your father knew. The real father was married, wealthy, couldn't have a scandal." My head was spinning. "So you just got rid of him?" "We found a family 3 states away. Good people who couldn't have children. Your mother was falling apart. Your father said it was him or the baby." She reached under her pillow and pulled out a worn envelope. Birth certificate, adoption papers, and a photo of a young man who looked exactly like my mother. "His name is Theodore Mitchell. He lives in Portland. He's a teacher. Does Mom know you've been watching him? Your mother thinks he's dead. Your father made sure of that, but I couldn't let him disappear completely." She grabbed my wrist with both hands. "Promise me you'll never tell your parents I told you. It would destroy what's left of this family." I stared at this woman who had just shattered my understanding of everything. "But doesn't Theodore deserve to know?" "That choice is yours now," she whispered. She died 2 hours later. At the funeral, I watched my parents grieve for the woman who had kept their darkest shame hidden for decades. I stood there holding her secret. That night, I Googled Theodore Mitchell. His social media showed a quiet life, hiking, his classroom, a golden retriever. In every picture I could see traces of our family. Mom's smile, my own stubborn chin. 2 weeks later, I drove to Portland. I sat outside his school, watching him help kids onto buses. He looked kind, patient, everything a big brother should be. I never approached him. 6 months later, Mom was diagnosed with early-onset Alzheimer's. As her memories slipped away, she began talking about her baby boy again. "I held him for 3 months. She whispered one afternoon. "He had the most beautiful laugh." Dad would quickly change the subject, panic in his eyes. "Last week I got a Facebook message. The profile picture made my heart stop. Theodore, unmistakably my brother. Hi Iris, I think we might be related. I was adopted and I've been researching my birth family. Your grandmother's obituary mentioned you." My hands shook as I stared at the message. He'd found us. I've been staring at that message for 7 days. Grandma's dying words echo, "Promise you'll never tell your parents." But she never said I couldn't tell him. Theodore doesn't know his birth mother is forgetting him all over again. He doesn't know I've been mourning a brother who was never actually dead. Tomorrow I'm going to break my promise to a dead woman. Some secrets are too heavy for one person to carry.